Did you see that Elden Ring DLC trailer? You know, as a matter of fact, I did. This can't be copyright, right? Like, there's no way for something that's just all gameplay footage cut together, right? It's got to be fine. Anything can be copyrighted. I know anything can be copyrighted. I mean, like, the likelihood of them entering it into the YouTube Content ID system.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying.
I'm so fucking hyped, dude.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows. They are true faithful.
Oh my god, the beats.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
I love this guy, the Brazier.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
The fucking move and item showcase is so funny to me.
Keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Those stripped of the race of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Vesper's flame.
Come now. Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
I'm so fucking hyped, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god. I want to fight the Brazier, man, so badly. Look at this guy. Do you know how powerful Elden Ring is? Elden Ring is the only time I've ever seen, I guess FromSoft games generally, where there was a general popularization of talking in, like, pseudo-fancy medieval speak, for, like, joking or semi-serious purposes that wasn't interpreted as some kind of tip-tip fedora thing, you know? Everyone played Elden Ring, everyone heard all the cool fucking inscrutable dialogue where people say nothing with a bunch of flowery words, and everyone was like, oh yeah, no, actually, that's actually really sick. That's how culturally powerful this fucking, development studio is. It's so good. We are all bereft of life. Yeah, exactly. They pull off the ameliorate, but they do it well, you know? Yeah, this is going to be $40, which means this is going... When has FromSoft ever let us down before on DLC, right? Like, Jesus Christ, think about it. Use your goddamn mind. Ashes of Ariandel was a little bit... sure. Okay, but the Ringed City? Oh, and this is $40? Oh, it's going to be good. Oh my god. Elden Ring or AC6? Elden Ring. Oh man. Where do you put Elden Ring relative to the other Souls games? The first playthrough of Elden Ring is better than any other Souls game, and the second playthrough of Elden Ring is worse than any other Souls game. That's the tier list. But hey, that's the nice thing about first playthroughs, is that everyone gets one. Why is the second playthrough worse? Because a lot of open world shit, a lot of like open world, you know, massive content availability stuff just does not last. The spectacle doesn't last in a second playthrough. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. So what's the plot then, right? So Mikola was one of the gods, and or what's their term for gods? It's one of the Empyreans, and he was cursed with eternal youth to never grow old, because in the same way that Millennia was cursed with the rot, and this was punishment for America breeding with herself, and then he tried to go and make his own air tree, but it didn't work, and then he got yoinked by Moog, and Moog wanted to use him as a consort to build his own empire, and if it's the shadow of the air tree, then I'm guessing that we're going into the egg, right? We're going into the egg, and it's going to be like the air tree he's building in his mind. It's a different tree in a different land that's outside the lands. Oh, it's called like the Shadow Realm or something, right? I assume that we were entering like Mikola's brain or something. I have no idea. Maybe not, though. Would Mikola's brain really have all that shit inside of it? I mean, I know that he's an Empyrean, but so is like Ronnie, and I doubt that if you entered Ronnie's brain, it would be like a whole DLC of content. I don't know. Maybe he's like connected to something? I'm not sure. He's got a big head. Yeah. I like that they didn't even try to make it accessible to all audiences. Yeah, I think that more stuff should be like that. Honestly. Like, most media, especially video games, are so dumbed down. Like, they are so desperate for everyone to get everything happening that like this is something that really bugs me about playing any kind of story-based game. It's that anytime anything happens, the game turns into a cutscene. Like, hey, wouldn't want you to miss our stupid shitty AAA blockbuster plot where, hey, did you know that like the guy double crosses you? Like, nothing happens in cutscenes. This is one of the best parts of the Half-Life games. They don't do any of that shit. If something interesting happens, like, it just happens. Like, you hear it happen or whatever. Sometimes you can't leave the room where it's happening, but like, you can, you know, for the most part, you're just kind of present through all of it. Yeah, there is such a thing as a target audience. No. I don't actually think anyone likes that. I mean it. I really do think that, like, I really think there are a lot of bad trends that we have when it comes to, like, story construction or like the way we run through plots or writing or whatever, where like it like the thought is that it's accessible, but I don't think the average person is that stupid, you know? I genuinely think that, like, even the median normie would come away from something a little bit more, I don't know, like, trusts you a little bit more and think like, ah, no, that was pretty good, actually. Yeah, how is Helldivers? I keep seeing people talk about it on Twitter. Slop? Can't get in ever? Okay. It's Starship Troopers the game, but even less subtle in its satire. Oh, so you mean that fascists will uncritically accept it as, like, an unironic endorsement of their ideology? They already are them out? Okay, gotcha.